Manchester United fans, there is a serious matter on ground. Who would you start as the striker against Everton? Matheus Cunha or Joshua Zirkzee? That is what this video is about, and please watch it to the end because we need to dive deep into something massive, something that could genuinely define our entire season. The next 10 games are not just fixtures, they are a full-on statement, a test of character, a ruthless examination of whether we truly deserve a place in the top 4. These are not top 6 clashes, these are the so-called smaller teams, and that is exactly why every single detail matters. How we set up, how we press, how we rotate, how we manage injuries, everything becomes twice as important. If we're serious about finishing in the Champions League spots, then these next 10 matches are the period where we must collect points, dominate, and show the Premier League that we are not playing games this season. These fixtures will expose whether we are contenders or pretenders. And speaking of decisions that matter, there's been a huge debate among fans, who should start up front now that Sesko is injured. But before we dive into that, I need to give credit where credit is due. The way Amarim has been handling the starting 11 lately, honestly, it's been brilliant. He has every team, every manager, every analyst scratching their heads trying to predict what he's going to line up with next. He has become completely unpredictable, and in the Premier League, that is a deadly advantage. If teams figure you out, you're finished. So if you can't change formation, at least rotate, twist, shuffle the pack, and keep opponents guessing, and Amarim has mastered that chaos perfectly. Look at Liverpool away, everyone expected Sesko to start, but boom, he drops Cunha and Mason Mount instead. Then against Tottenham, the whole world thought Ahmad would be at right wing-back, but out of nowhere Mazraoui steps in and Ahmad is moved into the number 10 role. This man has been switching things up every single week and keeping rivals on their toes, and honestly, that's exactly what we need right now. Now we're heading into the Everton match, and honestly, nobody knows what Amarim is going to do. Fans are split right down the middle, some want Cunha, Mount and Bumo up front, others want Zirkzee, Cunha and Bumo. And to be fair, both arguments make sense. But here's my own honest take, even if Amarim doesn't choose it against Everton, I genuinely believe that in the next few games, we need to give Zirkzee a real chance. This guy has been sitting, waiting, grinding on the bench with patience, and I don't think we've trusted him enough. He hasn't played enough minutes, he hasn't gotten half the consistent opportunity that Hojlund got. And let's be honest, if we're judging strikers purely on goals, even Cunha hasn't exactly been delivering numbers. He's had his own share of missed chances and poor decisions in the final third. Same with Sesko. So if we want to be fair, then we have to apply the same standard across the board. And this is the perfect moment to finally unleash Zirkzee. People forget how good he actually is. Last season, he even played deeper as more of a midfielder, and he wasn't bad at all. He carries the ball smoothly, he understands the flow of the game, and he has one of the most elegant football styles you'll ever see in a tall striker. His link-up play is classy, his hold-up play is strong, he uses his body like a shield, and he wins first balls better than anyone else we have fit and available at the moment. Yes, he lacks pace and he doesn't have that explosive shot power, and yes, he prefers playing next to a striker, but guess what? The same applies to Cunha. Cunha is not a natural number 9 either. He thrives behind the striker, on the wings, or as a false 9, and we've used him as a false 9 countless times already. So if we do that for Cunha, why can't we do the same for Zirkzee? Why not trust him in that role? He's tall, technical, intelligent, everything you want in a false 9 when your system depends more on movement and build-up than traditional finishing. Because here's the truth a lot of fans don't talk about. Manchester United don't actually play for a striker, we use the striker as a tool. In this 3-4-2-1 system, the striker is rarely fed with constant service. We don't have Cancelo-level wingbacks whipping in 15 crosses per match. Instead, our striker is used to hold the ball, link play, drag defenders away, and create room for the number 10s. That's why our midfielders always end up with more goals than our forwards. We don't service the striker, we use the striker to service everyone else. So if that's the case, then who fits that role better right now? A player like Zirkzee, who can shield the ball, link play, invite the number 10s into the final third, and create chaos by moving defenders out of position. This is exactly the moment he has been waiting for, and if we're serious about exploring all our strengths in these next 10 crucial games, then Zirkzee deserves that opportunity. Even look at Haaland. When he first arrived at Manchester City, he didn't just explode immediately. He still needed time to adapt, to understand the rhythm of the league and the movements of his teammates before the goals started flowing. But here's the big difference: you can't compare Manchester City's style of football to ours at all. City play for their striker. Their entire system is built around feeding him. Their midfielders and fullbacks live to supply him with service, constant crosses, cutbacks, through balls, everything designed to put Haaland in scoring positions. That's why you see Hojlund leave Manchester United and suddenly he's scoring consistently for Napoli. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's because in Napoli, someone like De Bruyne-type creator find him early, find him often, and actually cross the ball for him. They play to the strengths of a striker. But in our team? We sometimes play Dalot as a left-back, a right-footed fullback on the wrong side, and still expect reliable, dangerous crosses. We expect miracles without giving the tools. Sesko is tall, Zirkzee is tall, both are strong in the air, both have the physical presence to bully defenders, yet we barely cross the ball. We don't use their height. We don't use their strengths. So what am I saying in essence? Zirkzee is not bad. Sesko is not bad. Hojlund was not bad. They are not failing, they're starving. They're not being fed the way a striker needs to be fed in this league. We don't play for them, we use them, and that's a major difference. Very soon, the AFCON will arrive, and that's when reality will hit us hard, because we are going to lose Mbeumo, Ahmad, and Mazraoui all at once. And when that moment comes, that is when the entire fanbase will finally understand just how important Zirkzee truly is. But here's the truth: he must be ready before that time comes. He needs minutes now. He needs rhythm now. He needs confidence now. And the only way a striker builds confidence is by playing football, not sitting on the bench and waiting for a miracle. When Mbeumo and Ahmad leave, we are suddenly short in both the number 10 and wing-back roles. That means Zirkzee becomes even more important because he can operate as a number 10, and he can also lead the line as a number 9. And let's be honest, Mason Mount might get injured or simply won't be able to play every game. We already know his fitness history. So Zirkzee must step up. He has to become one of the players we trust. This team needs him, this team needs depth, and he has so much quality that we are not using yet. People forget how important he was for us last season before his injury. He was playing well, he was trusted, he was involved, he was growing. And even when he wasn't medically ready, he still came on in the Europa League final just to help the team. That alone shows his mentality and commitment. But the painful part is this: since then, he hasn't been given a real run of games again. And that's why I keep saying we need balance. We can start Cunha as a false 9 in certain matches, and in others, we can switch things up and give Zirkzee the full responsibility. He deserves that opportunity. I don't believe Zirkzee is as bad as some fans think. I believe there is a lot more inside him: potential, intelligence, strength, creativity. He can grow, he can get better, and he can become an important player for us again if we give him trust. We need squad depth. We need versatility. We need players who can step in when injuries strike or when AFCON takes players away. And the answer is not always to buy new players, sometimes it's to maximize what we already have. All Zirkzee needs is clarity. Tell him what you expect from him, give him the role, give him the responsibility, give him a run of games, and then watch him deliver for this team. In my last video, I broke down my preferred starting lineup to face Everton and the tactics we need to use to make that setup work. If you've seen it, you already know how important those structural details are, and this discussion continues from there. Now, we also have some positive news. Lisandro Martinez is back, and very soon he should return to the starting 11. I still think we should manage his minutes carefully, giving him some substitute appearances before he starts fully, because he will be crucial for us in the coming fixtures and there's no need to rush him with Luke Shaw already performing well. A fully fit Martinez brings extra protection, composure, and ball progression from the back. With his return, Shaw can even push higher as a left wing-back and compete with Dorgu, while also getting some rest when needed. And knowing Amarim, he will continue rotating and managing the squad intelligently to keep everyone fresh. And as we head into this crucial run of games, one thing is very clear: this is the moment where Manchester United shows who we truly are. No excuses, no shortcuts, just pure desire, bravery, and quality on the pitch. These next few matches will reveal our identity, whether we are a team that fades under pressure, or a team that stands tall when it matters the most. Zirkzee, Cunha, whoever gets that chance must step onto the pitch with pride and prove they deserve to lead the line for this club. Because Manchester United is built on these moments, when the world is doubting us, when the pressure is high, when we have to rise and fight with everything we've got. And trust me, the fire is still there. The squad is improving, the confidence is growing, and the belief is returning. So let's go into these fixtures with confidence. Let's back our players. Let's show the world what this club is about. And let's stand together, because United is always strongest when the fans are loud, united, and demanding greatness. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and join the conversation in the comments. Let me know who you want to see start against Everton, Zirkzee or Cunha, and as always, I'll be replying to every single comment. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and as always, glory, glory Manchester United!